Well, peace and blessings to all you out there. This is Shango Ray, aka Real Deal Ray, your intuition's mouthpiece. When the monkey mind wants to take over, this is the Shangodiac, where I, Shango, fornicate with the zodiac, and we give you a reading, a psychic card reading. Okay, I will be doing this live, so you're gonna see me interacting with my family here in the live chat. Um, you could also be a part of this, okay? You don't have to be an outsider looking in. You can be here too, all right? Like, share, subscribe, and thrive in that fucking order, and we can get it popping. Hit that bell icon so you know what's happening. Hola, Lopez, Jessica, Dina Lopez, what's going on? You say boo. I don't know if that's actually like boo, no good, or boo as in my boo. Okay. What's going on, Loretta Deeds? Always. Are you doing cappies today? Absolutely not. No, that's gonna be yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow. Okay. I'm doing them in order, as I've said before. In zodiacal order, starting with Aries, and then we moved on. Now we're at Scorpio. So tomorrow we're gonna be starting off with Sagittarius, of course. Then we got the Cappies, and then we got the Pisces. Yeah, do that's it, man. You know, Michelle Borth, what's going on? Okay, Dina, just making sure. Epiphany 1214, 1214, paging 1214, paging agent 1214. Um, Michelle Borth, Libra. I just filmed Libra. Um, and since I'm doing it live, I forgot to go in the information and change the name. So I don't know if it lumped it in with the Virgo reading or not. I got to go back and figure that out. But I'm trying to just get this done before my son gets back and the El Diablito, begins his terror, his reign of terror for the day. So let me see. You skipped Libra. No, Michelle Borth, I did not. I just did a Libra one. Like I said, I got to go in and change the name. It's under Virgo right now. I have to change it. I don't know if they lumped it together or not. So I got to fix that. So I do apologize for that. Well, all right. Cool. Okay, let's get into some Scorpinos. All right. Where do you want to eat? Where do you want to go to eat? Let's go to Scorpinos. All right. Yeah. All my methodical glacier under the water. A lot of times with these Scorpios, what you see is just the fucking tip of the iceberg. Who's that? Epiphany layover in Cali, then red eye 1209. Layover in Cali, huh? Lay over. Mm. Or is that turnover? Roll over. Anyhow, I just already did a brief meditation for my Scorpinis out there. Scorp, 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 Scorps. All right. So we're about to get into it. Hope y'all are well. Also, don't forget too. Today is the 16th. Tomorrow is the new moon. So if you happen to be watching this or catch this around the time of the new moon, this is the perfect time for you to begin to plant your intentions, especially within your own subconscious mind. Remember the outside environment does oftentimes reflect cosmically. That's how I choose to look at it also. A fight. Divine Serpent says, fight to the death, no rules. Who would win, Scorpio or Aries? I can't say that. There's no winning for losing for me with that. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, the Shangori Miracle Magi system. Okay, you want to be your own miracle worker now. You're tired of being dependent, or maybe you just, there's some things that you need to get done, or whatever the case is. Will be dropping. I mean, before you fucking know it. And I promise that we just have to make sure everything's right on our end because we're not going to half-ass you with this, okay? And what this is basically it's a membership site, and It's a place where if you need a particular ritual for something, or the rituals are tools. Okay, let's get this right. It's a tool. Okay, so this is all about self, mastery, self evolution, in your process of changing yourself. You can't forget the subconscious mind, and these are magic, actual legit magic rituals for that take place within your mind. So there's been numerous studies done where they take athletes, put one group in the gym and say, go ahead and shoot these balls, will you? And then the other half, they'll just visualize doing it for 2 hours, and go into their mind, and in their mind for 2 hours they're shooting hoops. Well, this group had just as much gains in skill and things of that nature than the people who actually did it. If you think about, lifting your right finger right now, and even if you don't move, the area of your brain that's in charge of moving your right finger will light up. So, as above, so below, baby. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Who's that? Who would win the war? Scorpio. Yeah, 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 Tawanda, you would come, huh? Yeah. Whoever just said something about Pisces, I don't know if you're just tuning in, but I'm doing this in order, in zodiacal order. Okay, so if this is Scorpio, then next is Sagittarius, then it's Capricorn, then it's Aquarius, and then Pisces, and that's it. I think. Is it like that? Am I missing somebody? No, I think that's it. Okay, enough. Time to get down to it. All right. So, without further ado, all right, let's check out what's going on for the Scorpinos out there. I'm half Scorpino. Actually, um, my Venus is in Scorpio, so I'm rather intense when it comes to certain shit. Like pleasing that Yanni. Okay, let me see here who says Queen of Fire. To want to ask him what you say too. Okay. Um, Someone says Divine Serpent. Are you right hand path or left hand path? You know, I gotta tell you, man, or woman, I'm left hand path. I'm LHP like a motherfucker. Okay, that's just me. Always been, and without even knowing it, I just that's definitely left hand path. All right, so good question. We'll have to get into that sometime for those who do know about what the left hand, right hand path is and stuff like that. Okay, Scorpio, we're about to ejaculate this information all over you. Okay, all right. Don't forget to slap it. Activate that root chakra. Okay, that muladhara, whatever they call that. All right. So Scorpio, this is what's coming through for you, or for the Scorpios who are will be seeing this. If you need to see this, this is the information that needs to come through for you. Wow, a lot of people. There's a lot of people's. Wow, Scorpio. Yo, I feel like somebody's telling you no. I feel like you wanted something to go to the next level romantically, or not even just romantically, but relationship wise. You know, maybe first you're together or you're just seeing each other. Then you morph into an actual legit solidified relationship. Hey, I'm with you, you with me. Then from there, it's like, well, maybe we should move in. Those are all examples of a 10. Each time you move to a next area, it's a 10. It's the same relationship, it's just another level of that relationship, another, a different intensity of that relationship. It's getting more real. I feel like you wanted something with somebody, okay? And of course, there's yin yang shit going on here. So there are you scorpions here where your lover has been pressing you to make this into something even more. And you've been kind of just like, hey, man, it's beginning to. It's. I feel like also you're telling this person no. Okay, there's two groups of you, Scorpinos. The ones saying the no, and the ones getting told no. Okay, so let me address the ones who are. This is going to work both ways here. Okay, this just. Thank you very much. I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? Um, my guides. They're the greatest. So somebody's being. Let me deal with Group A. Okay, subject Group A. Um, Subject Group A. Okay, you guys are. You're getting told no. Okay, you're more wrapped up in this situation, in this relationship. You're more invested emotionally than the other person. And to be quite honest, the reason why you're being told no is this other person. They're in a really, really transitional, flimsy place in their life. Here and here. To whereas they don't know what they want right now. They're so confused right now. They don't know what they want. You were like a red laser beam. Like you know what you want, but you're dealing with somebody who don't. Ain't that always the fucking case? You get the peanut butter and there's no jelly, or you get the jelly and there's no peanut butter, or you have peanut butter and jelly and there's no bread. So it's one of them just type of situations. All right. Now, Group B, you telling somebody no. Okay, because they want to also play house. I feel like they want to, have a new level of security with you. They want to do this and this and that, but you ain't ready yet. You love your you time. You love your own space. You need your own space. Okay, so that's also part of the reason why you're saying no, because you already know if we move in together, it's gonna be a fucking wrap. It's gonna get ugly. Um, Divine Serpent, namaste. Okay, love you too. Love you too. Thank you. Welcome to the fam. All right. So yeah, I see that's we're either just getting into this or this is about to come to a head. Okay, this is about to come to a head, and we definitely want to be careful about that. All right. Okay, listen, Scorpio, who you dealing with? And I know this ain't you, but I feel like you're dealing with kind of like a lazy bitch. Okay, there's some woman in your life here. Could be a family member. Okay, could be a family member. Could also be, of course, either a friend or somewhat of just somebody you're seeing romantically here and there. Okay, but this is the influence. I skipped ahead, but this is the influence. Okay, you got this six of clubs. Um, the six of clubs. Wow, lot of intuition going on here. This is like the third, fourth time this shit just popped up in a row. The six, and then of course, let me not get ahead of myself. But we got a nine of clubs again. You know, um, your grandpa's around you. I don't know if you notice or not. Your grandpa is around you. Your grandpa has been imparting lots of loving wisdom into you, and I feel like in some ways you may be aware of this, in other ways you may not be. Okay, but your grandpa is definitely walking around with you. You know what I'm saying? Your grandpa's definitely heavy. He's been coming to see you. You've probably even had some either travels or dreams with him, but because of the way we are so much, we're so go 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 go. Most of us don't even make the time. You know, unless it's a very intense astral travel or dream, you're not going to remember. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is this? A spider? A spider on my damn thing? Yeah, but you ain't gonna realize it. You're not gonna recognize that. Sorry, people. You're not going to recognize that, you know? So, chances are you done had some, he's done came and told you some things. What a lot of times happens with ancestors when that happens, it it goes basically into your subconscious mind, okay? And then from there it kind of germinates. So sometimes this wisdom, this whatever, this information which gets turned into wisdom because you end up acting on it even if you're not aware of it, okay? When you act on information, you turn it into wisdom. When you act on information, you create experience, which is what separates, the women from the girls and the boys from the men. Okay, information in and of itself can do nothing for you until you activate it. Okay, so I do definitely also see that going, either that or even your grandpa's grandpa, somebody, an elder. I'll put it to you that way more accurately. An elder has been heavy around you, heavy, heavy, heavy around you. Okay, so yeah, please be aware of that. I would also suggest that you maybe even put a little corner of a space somewhere, or you know, um, even if it's just like a little shelf or something. It could be in, it could even be in a drawer or something like that, somewhere where you can kind of pull the little drawer out or open up the little cabinet, and uh, you can have your pictures, or even just a picture that represents all of your ancestors. If you only, let's say you don't really know who your ancestor, or you only knew one grandma because everybody else died before you was born or whatnot, then just have her, you know and then, with your intention, of course, this is a gateway to your whole lineage, all your ancestors. Okay, but Scorps, you have a chance to create a new avenue of security. You have an opportunity, and it behooves you to take advantage of that. Okay, now I'm seeing, I'm waiting to see if this is also coming through, because sometimes the diamonds in security is not about money. Sometimes it's about relationships, because if you're going to be in a successful relationship, you're going to have to feel secure enough to give of yourself to that relationship. You're going to have to feel secure to be able to trust somebody. And trusting somebody can make you feel secure also. So it works both ways, it cuts both ways, if you will. However, in order for this to come to pass, and I don't know why it came out like that as far as a new something with a relationship also, but um, there are those of you who that does apply to in that particular way, and then there's also those who it's like, okay, it could be exploiting a certain skill you have. Okay, instead of actually starting a business and going into all this bullshit, it could also be learning to just leverage one of your skills that can actually be a high paying skill. Okay, whatever that is. Maybe you're good with your words. Maybe you're good with the written word. Maybe you're good with doing whatever. It's something that you can also create on the side that has the potential to scale really quick, and you know uh, replace even what you have to do now, maybe per se. Okay, but one thing you're gonna have to do is get rid of that stinking thinking. Okay, and not to do a shameless plug, but that's what this you know the Shangorian Miracle Magi membership site is all about. It's basically a warehouse full of tools that you can use. You got issues, we got tissues. Okay, you got certain things you need done. We're gonna have those rituals up for you. We got rituals, we got incantations, we got video tutorials on how to do things. We got, and like I said, when we open the doors, do not be fooled, because every week we're adding more and more content. The site's going to grow, and I just did start a secret Facebook membership, uh, Facebook group for this membership site. I haven't even had a chance to fuck with it because I've been working so much on the site, clients, and you know, trying to get out these Shang Godiacs for all my fam out there. But you're gonna have to get a hold of that. Okay, there's some negative beliefs that have been, actually, you know what? They're not negative beliefs. They're counter intentions. okay? Because you've been able to manifest a lot of shit. But Scorpio, you have your ceiling too, okay? You got your glass ceiling too. And yeah, you could do this and this and that, but eventually you hit this. There's still that wild frontier that you have yet to break through. And you know that it's there. You just, for whatever reason, ain't feeling like you can do it, okay? And I also feel like, in addition to that, which can definitely also affect your money. I feel like, man, like I feel like you have somebody. This is going two ways too. You've been feeling very very defensive lately. Okay, very very defensive. You feel like somebody has been challenging you. Either challenging your authority. You know, maybe ridiculing you. Um, could even be also hinging on verbal abuse too. You know, I feel a lot of that, something along those lines. But I feel basically the reason I'm telling you that is because I feel like you've been very defensive lately, very very defensive. Um, I would even venture to say shut down a little bit. Hey, Sanchez, what's going on, mommy? Looking good over there. But I feel like you've been shut down in a lot of ways. Very, very defensive, maybe even like emotionally defensive. But I feel I kind of see you like this, uh, just very defensive, especially around, certain people, certain people. And I feel like you have some people in your life, maybe even also at the job too, where it's just like they keep fucking with you, challenging you. And I just want to say to them, like they know not what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't even know who they don't even know who they fucking with. I wouldn't fuck with you if I was them. But yeah, something that and actually these experiences here, dealing with these people who are challenging you, who are and for a few of you Scorpions, you are the one actually, you keep fucking when you keep blasting somebody too. You keep maybe ridiculing them, making fun of them, challenging them, um, snapping on them, just kind of fucking with them, you know. But what you're telling me here also is, for those of you who find yourself, those of you Scorpinos who find yourself in a situation, or maybe a living situation, where you got to deal with this person, and it's like they just kind of keep coming at you. I feel like it's a ticking time bomb. Okay. And part of the reason why this is happening, your environment and the situations and people, places, and things within your environment are reflecting back to you some bullshit that you have yet to take care of within yourself, okay? And if, for those of you who know about the chakra system, this is correlating to the solar chakra. Something happened to you during that period of life, whether it's from junior high up to about somewhere before college, somewhere around there, okay? Something happened. It maybe even had something to do with some bullying or something, but all of that led to you kind of turning it in on yourself. There was some traumas there. There was some traumatic energetic patterns stuck there. Okay, um, we just need to go through and heal some things and just let some things go. You're gonna feel a billion times lighter. Okay, um, throughout some of these processes, a lot of people have experienced the energy actually rising up too. And that's why when you hear about people talking about Kundalini rising and stuff, and I know I might be losing some of y'all. You might be, what the fuck is he talking about? But for those of you who do know, you know what I'm talking about. Um, that's why your physical body can start hurting. If you got problems in your root chakra, it could even be your knees start hurting or something like that. As your Kundalini wants to start waking up and rising up your spine, and going through the different energy centers that you have, which also correspond to glandular systems that you have all across your body, that's when you're going to feel some shit, especially if there's blockages, impediments, or things of that nature, like in your energetic system. Okay. So yeah, that is why your environment is reflecting this to you, because it's time to get rid of this shit. It's time to let it go. Nine is very much so about letting go. Okay, so that's what it's time to let it go. You know, Um, there's a great power in letting it go. Letting it go is also can be a synonym for forgiveness. So whenever I talk about forgiveness, please don't think I'm telling you to be a weak, soft, wet piece of paper towel. You know what I mean? And okay, I forgive you, and it's like you just begging for it to happen again. No, forgiveness is about letting go on your side of whatever it is. I always explain it like this. Imagine you're in a tug of war. Let's say you get into it with somebody, right? That's equivalent to having a tug of war. Okay? The problem is we stay holding on when we have to, you know, just let go. Okay? Let go of your end of the rope so that way you can move forward. It's a very selfish thing. I'm not saying to I'm not saying to um even like the person you're forgiving because you don't have to, you know. But as long as you forgive and you let go, it's really about letting it go, really just about letting the shit go so you can move forward. Because chances are 9.99 times out of 10, while you're feeling away about it, the other person can give a fuck less and they're not losing any sleep over it. You the one doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it would behoove you in your best interest and in the name of moving forward and growing too, to let this shit go. That's why a lot of this shit is coming up. That's why a lot of these people are coming into your life, or that's why a lot of these people, or that one person, is acting the way they're acting because they are your reflection. They're reflecting back to you something within you that's trying to tell you something, and it's trying to get your attention through, like I said, circumstances, um, people, places, and things in your environment. Of course, if you're not able to decode that, we end up falling for the illusion, and we end up just, being reactive to whatever the stimuli is versus being able to see, hey, you know what? Where in my life am I XYZ? If I'm being treated unfairly, where in my life or where am I treating myself unfairly? Because I guarantee you there is a direct juxtaposition between what's going on in your life and what's going on inside of you, what's been buried inside of you. Okay? You got that? All right. Well, Divine Serpent says crazy YouTube videos have been recommending solar plexus chakra videos. This is not a coincidence. There are no coincidences, Divine Serpent. There are none. That's so awesome. So yeah, yeah. So definitely, there are no coincidences, synchronicities. That's all. And anything that really appears really coincidental, like just totally unrelated, it is related. It's just to the level that we can't understand it. Maybe, you know. But anyhow, that's the Scorpino Shangodiac. Okay, and I shall return tomorrow. And I want you guys to know that I definitely love you. And I'm very thankful and grateful. Daddy Shang's is still. I've been trying to. I'm cooking up something special for y'all, okay? Because we reached 6,000 subscribers, so I want to do something special or do some type of giveaway. But I want it to be something. I don't want it just to be empty and just blah like something just don't. I want it to be special. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's the hold up. I'm kind of just like, what can I, so I'm kind of been searching my spirit for that. You know what I mean? But anyhow, um, I wish y'all the best. It's Friday now, so if you happen to see this on a Friday, have a good, wonderful weekend. Have a good new moon tomorrow. Get those rituals in. Start creating what you want, and we'll check you out next reading. Tomorrow is going to be Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius. So peace and blessings to y'all. Yes, Loretta Deeds, it is. Love ya. All right, peace and blessings.